Hello Scorpios, this is your astrology forecast for February. And the important news this month is that Mercury, ruler of communications and short trips and transportation, goes retrograde from the 7th of February to the end of the month. So where is it falling in your chart? Well, for you it's going to span 2 signs, so it's in 2 houses. So for the first week of the retrograde, which is the 7th to the 14th of February, we've got this Mercury in your 5th house, Scorpios. So this is a time, really, Scorpios, to reevaluate your creativity. Are you using your creativity enough? Are you unearthing it? For those of you that maybe don't think you're very creative, everybody has some kind of creativity in them, but what makes you unique? This Mercury retrograde is about reflecting on your unique abilities and maybe deciding to study something or to do something that you'd really enjoy. It's also a time, if you have your own business, to reflect on that business and maybe to decide on some other ways that you're going to promote yourself, or maybe a new line or a new skill that you're going to learn, that you're going to add to the business. It's also, for those of you who are speculative, I will be quite careful about being too speculative with Neptune and Mercury retrograde coming together, because you could sustain losses, so be careful with that. The Mercury retrograde could certainly bring back to you somebody, a romantic partner from the past, could come back into your life at this time. And then, for the last 2 weeks of the month, Mercury goes backwards and into your 4th house. And so, for the last 2 weeks of the month with Mercury retrograde there, it's a time to reassess your living conditions, your living situation. Is it making you happy? Are you where you want to be? Do you need to make some changes in your surroundings? Do you need to have a discussion with a family member to clear the air? What is it you need to, that you think about, that maybe it's about your safety and your security for the future? Or maybe you're even thinking about a move or to relocate. During the retrograde, it's time to research, research, research. And then, when Mercury goes direct, then you might decide that you're going to take action. But during the retrograde, I would not be taking action with anything concerning real estate, either buying or selling or renting, if you can possibly help it. Try to do it before the retrograde or after the retrograde. Now, on the 14th of February, we have it on Valentine's Day. We have a wonderful full moon on that date in Leo, playful Leo, and it's going to be right up here in your 10th house for you Scorpios. So this is shining a wonderful playful light on your career, on your work, how you're seen. So for those of you that are applying for work, it's time to get really creative about it, to stand out from the rest. Maybe it's time to be self-employed, to do what you enjoy. It's a time with that full moon in Leo, it's so important to enjoy, to bring romance maybe into your work area, into how you interact with people in the public eye, how you interact just with people on a daily basis. What could you do that's romantic? What could you do that comes from the heart energy? Leo is all about heart energy, and it's bringing the heart energy into the world, into the people that you just meet on a day-to-day basis. I mean, for me, what I do with the heart energy sometimes, when I go to the beach and I meet my buddies there, I bring a little bit of food, a little bit of drink, just what can you do that just brings that little bit of specialness of a connection? That's what this full moon in Leo is asking for you, to bring the enthusiasm, the enjoyment back into your life, and particularly into your career and into your work. Now, until the 20th of February, we've got the sun in this 4th house, again shining light on your home area, your home, your family, doing something nice in the home, maybe having a nice meal, just enjoying relaxing. Because during Mercury retrograde, it's important to relax. It's important to do things, anything that begins with RE, reassess, reaffirm, readjust, relax. It's important to do that during this Mercury retrograde. We've got Venus having gone direct now, so if you've been looking for a networking contact or wanting to make contact with somebody who's quite influential, you may be successful with it now that that Venus has gone direct. Yes, I know we've got Mars, your ruler, in the 12th house, so some of you are feeling quite stuck. Sometimes it's important just to enjoy the stuckness, because sometimes stuckness is only how you're seeing things. Mars in this 12th house for you is all about going into the underground, the subconscious, the unconscious, the psychology of things. Perfect for you, Scorpios. You love delving. This is about really deeply delving, and you may get some answers to questions that you've really had maybe for a lifetime. The more you delve, the more information you're going to get. So keep going with that. For the last 2 weeks of the month, we've got an exact square between Jupiter in your 9th and Uranus in your 6th house. So this is important. You might be planning travel, and maybe you can't do it because of work. There may be a conflict here. So you might have to just rearrange things. May have to rearrange a holiday that you planned. But still, keep going for it. Keep going for the higher learning. Maybe you need to go to extend your skills in order to find the kind of work you're looking for. Push yourself out of the comfort zone. That's what these aspects are calling for. So there you have it, my dear Scorpios. An exciting month, I think. Lots happening. So I wish you a very Kalimera for morning, Kalinichta for night, and thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.